Well, now to the race for the White House. The Iowa Caucus is just 5 days away. Former President Donald Trump is attending arguments in federal court on his election subversion case as several of his GOP rivals campaign in the Hawkeye state. ABC's M. Wen has more from Washington.
This morning, with the Iowa caucus just days away and President Biden back at the White House after several campaign events, former President Trump was in a courtroom looking on as his legal team sought to convince a skeptical panel of judges that he should be immune from prosecution for his actions taken during office.
Could a president order SEAL Team 6 to assassinate a political rival? That's an official act in order to SEAL Team 6?
He would have to be and would speedily be impeached and convicted before the criminal prosecution.
Trump's lawyers argued his federal election subversion indictment should be dismissed. But the prosecution fired back, warning immunity would be scary if there were no criminal charges against someone trying to usurp election results. The former president standing by his assertion after the proceedings.
A president has to have immunity.
On the campaign trail, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie knocked Trump on his time spent in court.
Which is the place he spends more time in than actually Iowa or New Hampshire.
Trump's other GOP rivals in Iowa, where snow is blanketing parts of the state. Businessman Vivek Ramaswamy joining a campaign stop via iPad. Former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley thanking supporters for showing up in the weather while making her closing arguments to voters.
The only way we're going to win the majority of Americans is if we go forward with a new generational leader that leaves the negativity and the baggage in the past.
And Governor Ron DeSantis splitting from Trump after the former president predicted the economy would crash, suggesting he wanted it to happen this year.
If the economy crashes, people would get thrown out of work, businesses would go under. I don't want to see that happening.
After Iowa, the New Hampshire's primary is in just 2 weeks, and a new CNN poll shows Haley cutting into Trump's lead there and now just 7 points behind the former president. Tonight, Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis will participate in a debate hosted by CNN at Drake University in Des Moines. Also tonight, former President Donald Trump will be taking part in a Fox News town hall, both starting at 8.